big thing that I learned in dealing and teaching boldness is that, you know, confidence and boldness are two different things.
And boldness is not something you hear a lot about from a mindset perspective. You hear about abundance, you hear about, putting people first and different things like that. But boldness is not something that you hear a lot of people talk about. And what I'm curious, the first thing that popped in my head was, is boldness something that you're born with? Or is it something that you have to work at? Or does it just depend on who it is? Like, does some people have a lot more boldness and some have less?
And there are some people that are bold and really bold from birth, and they stay that way. And I think it's because it wasn't programmed out of them. I think what happens to the rest of us is our confidence gets programmed out. You know, the old example they use is you go to a first grade class and say, who can sing? They all raise their hand. Who can dance? They all raise your hand. You do it in the 8th grade, nobody raises their hand.
Yeah.
So it's like, what happened to these kids? They had their brains erased. No, that's so society and parenting and bullies and insecurity comes from everywhere, and it impairs people, except a very few people. So, but you can unlearn that behavior because it's negative program, but it's the voices in your head saying, I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. These people are better than me. I don't belong here. All of this stuff. I'm not good at math. I can't dance. I can't sing. I'm not good at, I'm terrified of public speaking. It's like public speaking is just speaking in public, which you do all the time.
Yeah. It's just,
but it's terrifying to people. It's literally one of the biggest fears.
Yeah.
And it's all programming that you've done. It's all voices in your head. And you can, once you start to shift it, and this is the big thing that I learned in dealing and teaching boldness, is that, confidence and boldness are two different things. Confidence is how you feel in certain situations. You feel confident or you don't. Boldness is what you do. And here's the great thing.
So let me.
You don't have to be confident to be bold, right?
Yeah. So that's interesting. That's a really interesting take. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm just thinking through this. So this is really, really good. So confidence and boldness are different. So confidence is like, I've studied for this test and I'm confident that I'm going to be able to go do it and take it and pass it because I know the information. That's not boldness, right? That's just confidence. But boldness is, there's a dragon that I have to go slay and I'm really scared to go slay it. And it may defeat me. I don't know. And you step out to go slay that dragon anyways. Is that the right comparison?
Yeah, it's a lot of people they feel confident, but they don't do anything with it. They feel, like I know dentists, they feel very confident about their dentistry, but they suck at presenting a big case. So what happens is, and this is the great mystery, is if you are bold, even though you don't feel confident, it builds your confidence. Mm-hmm. So it strengthens you. It builds a boldness muscle. It widens your comfort zone so that you can be your full self and be incredibly effective. And being able to meet anybody you want to meet, tell everybody what you do and why you do it and why it would be good for them. Take feedback from people, give feedback that's not overcharged because you waited too long and just started screaming, you're always late, you're always late.
Yeah.
And it's like, always? Or just today?
Yeah.
But they've put too much emotion into it.